Great question that we got this week from somebody who had their book published by someone else is, how do I know if my book is badly designed? This is a top 10 ways to spot a badly designed book list. Because the list is so long, we're only going to do 5 on this particular video. We're going to do the top 5 that we have. They're in random order, and then we're going to follow up with a second video on the next 5. So how do you know if your book is badly designed? First thing you want to notice is, what is the size of your title on the very front cover of your book? If it's too tiny, that's not good. You want to be sure that people can read your book on Amazon as well as on your website. Now, yes, they can do that little thing with their fingers on their phone and make it bigger, but you want to stand out in that row of tiny little postage stamps across the bottom of a screen, whether it's on your phone or on somebody's computer. Next, you want to make sure that your subtitle is not what I call overly verbose. We don't want to tell them the entire contents of the book in your subtitle. You want to use your subtitle to point out what is the relief. As a reader, what am I going to get from this book? And you want to do it in 7 to 10 words. I know that's kind of tough because we work with a lot of authors and authors love their words. The third thing you want to watch out for is to make sure that that cover, whether it's the front and the back, is not overly cramped. You don't want to put a lot of things on there. You want to make sure that your designer works with you so that one of the questions we ask when it comes to the cover is, what's the first thing you want them to see? You don't want a lot of elements on that front cover between the title and the subtitle and the image in the background. And then if you have a little starburst over here that says, but wait, there's more, here's our website, go out there. You don't want that kind of stuff. You want people to know what to look at first because you want them to buy the book. The fourth thing is to make sure, if you're using photos or stock photography, if you're doing a self-taken photo where you've gone out and used your phone or a camera to take a photo of something or someone else or even yourself, you want to make sure that photo is a high resolution and have your phone or your camera set so that you get the highest quality you possibly can. A fuzzy photo is not going to help sell your book unless, of course, it's part of the feel of the book and you've done that on purpose. The other thing you want to make sure is sometimes, and this is a caution because yes, there are times when we do use royalty-free stock photos from places like 123RF or Shutterstock, any of those big ones. But you want to make sure that you tweak it or have your graphic designer tweak it enough so that it looks like you've made it customized for you. The last thing you want it to happen is to show up on a bookshelf next to another book that's used that same photo. So you want to customize it so that you don't run into that problem. The other thing I want to caution you, and I talked a little bit about this earlier on with your title, was that number 5 is fonts gone wild. A lot of people love scripty fonts, or a lot of people love fonts that look like they're on fire. You still want your reader to be able to read what it is that you're writing. If you get too scripty or too creative and your words are on fire, somebody may not be able to read what that word actually says, and you're going to lose buyers. I'm Kathy Davis, daviscreativepublishing.com. We help you grow your business by the book. Stay tuned for part 2 of the top 10 tips of how do I know if my book is badly designed.